All right, welcome to day 33 of Minecraft Survival. So at the end of yesterday, we left it where I realized that I need a name tag for this Enderman farm that I'm making, because I've got to get the Endermite set up at the top middle section so that the Endermen are attracted to it and all that. And so what I've been doing is, before I go off on this adventure that we're about to go on, let me show you kind of what's been going on. So I need the name tag. And there's obviously a few different ways to get name tags. The way that I've always gotten them, I think probably the most just normal way, the way that everybody knows, is just to go into find it in a chest, like in a mine shaft or something like that. But I don't want to go looking for that right now. But supposedly you can trade for a name tag with a master level librarian. So what I did was, let me see which corner. This is the corner that I always have my stuff in. So what I did is I've been doing a lot of trading since yesterday. So I went through and I traded with some of... Whoa, what is this guy? Are you a... Oh, he's a cleric. I like his purple outfit. So I was trading with some of the journeymen and just getting emeralds and stuff like that, because I figured if I can continue to trade with the guy that's been giving me mending books, it'll increase his trades. But then I started realizing that apparently if you take them up on their offers for higher level trades, rather than like his mending book was his just regular, I think, novice trade. But then if you go to the next trade, even if it's for something you don't really want, it increases his experience faster, which makes sense. I just didn't realize that. Trial and error, I guess. So I started trading for things like one of his other trades was paper for emeralds, so I did that for a little bit, so I had barely any sugarcane left. And then I also, what was his, I'll just show you, I think it was this, no, was it you? It was him. So I also did this trade, books for emeralds, because all that was, like, I'll show you what I mean here. So that gives a tiny little bit of experience if I keep doing mending. But then this gives more, so I did that trade for a little bit. So now he's a journeyman, and if I do this, that gives a decent amount of experience. I don't think that'll give that amount. I think it's more so like half of that or something. I don't know how it determines that guess on experience. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get some more ink sacks, because if I can get this guy up to master level, then hopefully I can get a name tag from him. That's the main reason that I'm doing this. And of course, in the process, I did end up with more emeralds. Right now I've got 41 because I traded with the journeyman, I traded with him, and in the process, since I was originally trying to trade with him for mending books to help out with his levels, I ended up with 3 more mending books. So that's awesome, because obviously I'm working towards getting mending on everything. That's the goal. And I chopped down a couple of these trees too, because I needed the sticks to trade with the journeyman. So what I'm going to do is, and this might be not the smartest way to do this, or maybe not the most, I guess, effective way to do this, but I'm just going to ride around for a little bit and try to kill some squids, because, like I said, if I can even just get, let's say, like 30 ink sacks or something, I think that should be able to get me to a point where I can trade with him enough to where I can get him to the next level, which I would assume is master. He's the next, well, I guess the next level is technically expert, but then I'll at least be able to see, where did those go? Oh, there you go. I'll at least be able to see, hopefully, his master, or his master level trades, if I can get him up to expert. And I think something that I was reading is, on Java Edition, I don't think that you can see the next level of trades before they get there. But on Bedrock Edition, which is what I'm on, it shows you what the next trades for the next level will be, which is interesting. I don't know why it's different. I don't really know, for most things, I don't understand why they're exactly different between Bedrock and Java, besides, I know, like, since I can't put things in my offhand besides a shield, I guess they say that you can't find a great way to code it because of the fact that people on Bedrock are usually using controllers, or they're on their phone or something like that. But I use a mouse and keyboard, so it'd be nice to have that functionality for people like me. But yeah, so I think that doing this should be able to help me get him there quickly. And once I get him to expert level, and I'm able to see master level, and who knows, I might look and go, oh crap, he's not even going to have a name tag, because I don't know if it's guaranteed. From some of the stuff I was reading, it seemed like maybe it is. Maybe it's guaranteed. Once a librarian is at master level, they'll always give a name tag, but I don't I don't know if that's a true fact I'm providing you with. So I guess we'll see. And with this amazing looting sword that I have, this should be pretty easy because I'm already at 18 ink sacs. And once I get this name tag, we'll head back into the end, and I should be able to pretty much wrap up this Enderman farm, and I should be ready to go. And I'm going to grab these as I go too, just because then I have more reeds because I use so much to trade with him. So yeah, we should be able to wrap up the Enderman farm today, I hope, and then I'll be able to actually begin using it, and I'll have levels, and I'll have ender pearls and stuff, and that'll be super nice because I want to get through and actually get all of my stuff enchanted and not have to keep going into the nether to get quartz and stuff like that all the time. I think it's just going to be, I think it's going to be great because according to the tutorial that I've been watching through for making the, for making the Enderman farm, it, I think, can get you to level, I think it can get you to level 30 in like 60 seconds or 90 seconds or something like that. I think it was pretty fast. So it's going to be a pretty great farm. But I'm going to keep running around here for a few minutes, or boating around, and get as many squids as I can before I just lose interest. And then we'll go back and try to get this guy to be a master librarian. Alright, I ended up with 38, and I think that should probably be enough for what I need to do right now, because once I get him to the next level, I probably am going to need to switch over to trading something else, just to have the most lucrative trades in terms of his experience. Oh yeah, and it's only 5 per emerald, so if I... Ooh, that increases him a lot, holy crap! Yes! Okay, good. So it must be they're guaranteed to give a name tag. So then now... Oh, and this actually, I'm going to keep going with these, because that actually increases him quickly still. Nice, okay, good, that was perfect. So, he is now a master level librarian, so I need 20, and I might have, I sure do, look at all those emeralds I got. I'm so excited. See, I don't know what this effect is that they get when they level up. I'm not sure what that does, because it doesn't seem to change his trade prices or anything. So, I don't know. But boom, got the name tag. And, ooh, did his outfit change now that he's... Look at you, you got a little blue medallion? Look at you. Look how fancy you are. He's just got a little gray medallion. You got a blue one. It's like a diamond medallion. Look at that. And his mending trade is still same price, so that's good. So I can keep trading for that. But now that I've got that name tag, we should be able to finish this up. And while I was running around, I was killing stuff like normal, so I ended up with some more cooked food and stuff. So I'm going to leave the emeralds here. I've still got this book here for trading. Should I do, because I have 3 mending books right now, I should probably, I think just while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and do this next mending book trade, because I'm still, now that I've lost my pick and my bow, well, I can't really put mending on the bow anyway, unless I don't have... whatever that other enchant that conflicts with it. But I'm going to need that regardless. So let me keep this in here, and we should be good. So what am I going to want to name my Endermite? Because I'm going to have to name him something now that I've got this name tag so he won't despawn. I don't know what his name should be, though. So I'm going to have to come up with that. And I've got 3 ink sacs left over. Not that I'm going to use those frequently. So let me get prepped here real fast. I need to just make sure that I don't actually need to bring anything else, because I feel like there might be like 1 or 2 other things that I need as I'm going back, and I'd rather try to have as much of it in my inventory before going back to the end, so I'm not going back and forth like I was like yesterday. So let me get some stuff prepped real fast, and then we'll head back in there. I wouldn't be surprised if I end up having to take 1 trip back home, because there's probably something that I haven't accounted for, something that I haven't remembered. But I think I've got the main things that I need to essentially wrap up this this farm. And I went ahead and crafted another ender chest, because I think it's probably a good idea to have an ender chest right by the spawner. Because then, like, when I get things from it, I can just shove stuff in the ender chest. Even though, I mean, it's really only going to be ender pearls. But still, regardless, I think it'll be a good idea to have one there. So I've got that ready. I've got a couple of picks. I brought these because I'm going to have to spawn an endermite, and that's going to take a lot of throwing ender pearls, which is going to cause me to take damage. I have the named name tag. I'm just going to call the endermite demon, because in my eyes, they're little demon spawns. And I've got a couple picks because I'm going to need to break down all those pillars that I built to get up there. So, is there anything else? Oh, there's another thing. Oh, and you know what? What I was going to do too is I think I'm going to leave a couple of these in here because hopefully I won't need all of them. And I think we're good. Yeah, so hopefully it doesn't take so long to get the Endermite spawned that I end up needing to utilize all of these different, or all of these, yeah, all these healing potions. Wait, and why didn't I? Oh, that's right. I threw them on the ground up there. I was gonna say why don't I have more ender pearls here? So let's leave this one pick here because I'm not gonna need that right now. I just need one to break my way up there, and I'll use the blocks. I'll use the blocks that I break to then keep building up. And I hope, like I said, I think that I dropped all of my stuff up there from what I remember, because I knew that I'd have to go back up there. So I think I dropped it all up there, so there should be 2 stacks of ender pearls up there that I can use to spawn the endermite. And I also, oh, you know what? Where did I put that? There's that one last trapdoor that I'm going to need up here, and I can't remember where I put that, even though it's easy to craft a trapdoor. But I realized, so yesterday I accidentally dropped it down into this huge tunnel where the Endermen fall. But I totally forgot about the fact that the way that it's set up is you've got the minecart with hopper. So because of that, it just picks up whatever falls down there. So that trapdoor was still sitting down there at the bottom in the chest. So I got it back, but I don't know where I put it, to be honest with you. And then where... Oh, crap. Did that stuff despawn? Crap. So I might not have the ender pearls that I need then. Yeah, it probably did. I must have been in here too long. I didn't even realize that. I totally forgot I had stuff sitting up here. Okay, well, that really sucks. But then, let me do this. So let's give this a shot real fast. Wait, but I can't, because I can't even get up there. Well, I could do this, I guess. Let me just take a couple of these blocks. Well, it's not going to work anyway. This is going swimmingly already, might I just say. I can probably take a couple of these things from the edges. Because if I can just get this endermite to spawn, then at least he's in there. I don't have the minecart on me right now that I need to put him inside of. I'm just trying to not look at these endermen too. Alright, so let's give this a shot. Let me see if I can get him to spawn. And you know what? I probably... Well, no, it should be okay. Try again. Dang, yeah, that's gonna be tough. It's gonna take probably a lot of healing potions, I feel like. I feel like it's not gonna be fast. Alright, so let me figure out a good way to do this. Make sure that I'm gonna go back down and make sure that all the stuff that I need is in my inventory. And I was considering placing this ender chest up here, because maybe it'll be easier to get stuff, but I don't really want to do that, because then it's going to be up here, and I'm not going to need it up here ultimately. So anyway, I will be back shortly. So since I left all that stuff on the ground at the top of the spawner yesterday, and apparently was in here too long, since that stuff despawned, my stacks of ender pearls were up there that I need to use to spawn this endermite. So I've been here just sort of farming endermen, and I tried kind of utilizing the farm to begin with, because that's the whole point of it, but because the endermite isn't up there yet, they're not really falling down at a rate that's even worth it. Standing there, it's one is falling every like 2 minutes or something, and every now and then 3 will fall at once, but it's like, I don't know, it's just not high enough of a chance. So I've been sitting out here, and actually I even went up there and built like a little roof above me up on top of the spawner at one point, and still wasn't really getting pearls at a high enough rate. But at this point, I've got almost 3 stacks, so I think this could potentially be enough to get an endermite to spawn. I don't know what the rate is that they spawn at is the only thing, so I don't know how much of a chance I have. I would think that 3 stacks has got to be enough to get one to spawn, though. I'd like to get right up to 3 stacks, though, because I'm almost there. And what I've been doing is just literally scanning like this, and just look at a bunch of them all at once, and then just swing. And I know that spamming, like, you get the thing where your sword kind of, like, you get tired or something, it doesn't swing as well, but I've noticed that if I spam it like this, then I have more of a chance of hitting them, because the problem is, with having this sword that has fire on it, ooh, that's a bunch right there. Having the sword that has fire on it is since they're taking damage, they teleport around like crazy. So if you're not just swinging, sometimes they'll like teleport right near you, and then but then they instantly teleport away again because they just took damage from the fire. It's kind of annoying. So the fire does not help that much with Enderman. Even though, I mean, in one sense, it kind of does because of the fact that... Can I get those? I can. Ooh, and I'm almost at 4 stacks now. It kind of helps because they're taking damage, but it makes them teleport around, and it's like sometimes, once they've taken enough damage, they forget about you. So if you're not paying attention to where they teleport, there might just be one out there that's nearly dead, but forgot about you. Are there any more angry at me right now? Because I don't want to walk out here if they are. I think I'm good. There's all the XP from all the ones that I've been killing. All right, so let's go back up now and try this. See if I can get this to spawn. So I did end up putting the ender chest down over here at the bottom. Ooh, and there's a few spawned. Oh, so see, this is something else that's weird. Some of these are falling, but they're falling outside of the farm itself. So I don't know. I'm going to have to figure something out with that. So put the ender chest here, and hopefully this placement of it doesn't affect the farm. I feel like it's not going to. I don't see why it would, but who knows? I might end up finding that it does. So I've got nearly 4 stacks of that. I'm not going to need this. And then I've got a little bit of food. I'm going to leave this here just in case I die while I'm up there. I'm going to keep this. And then in the shulker box, I've got some of the stuff that I'm going to need. So I've got the dark oak leaves just because I'm going to need those for probably one final thing with this farm. And then also a bunch of potions of healing that I'll pull out once I get up there. Because I'm going to need probably a lot of those in order to be able to get this endermite to spawn, since I'm going to take damage every time I teleport. See, the other thing is, too... Oh, and inside of the shulker box, I also have the minecart that I'm going to need to put the endermite inside of. Because he's going to have to sit inside of there once I get him spawned and name him and everything. So, the other thing here is that What was the other thing? I was about to tell you what the other thing was, and then I forgot about it. But I think one of the things that I've been thinking about is... Oh, see, you hear him? He just fell. One of the things that I've been thinking about is... I think that I've got everything on me that I'm going to need. It's all in the shulker box. I've got that final trapdoor. I've got the potions of healing. I've got the ender pearls. And, oh, this was the last thing that I was thinking about is... Once I spawn the endermite, I'm assuming he's going to be aggro. So I don't know. I probably need to make sure that I stay relatively topped off on health, because I don't want to finally get him spawned and then I'm at like a heart and he's aggro when he spawns and he just instantly kills me. Like, that would be not good. It'd be not good a cheese. So I need to be careful about that. Is there one? Oh my goodness. Why is he mad? That's not good. And I don't want him to spawn on this block that I'm on. Let me do this real fast. I'm going to put this down, and I'm going to grab 1 potion of healing out of here. And just make sure I'm topped off before I go up here. Because why is he mad? I didn't do anything. Hopefully, maybe he teleported away. He's looking at me. He's giving me a look that I'm not happy about. And I don't know if that's the one. I don't think that was the one. See, something I hope, too, is I hope they spawn at a higher rate up here. Once I get this done and get the endermite spawned up here. Am I good? Oh, yeah, see, that's the little thing that I made there when I was killing them from up here. All right, I think I'm okay. I just really hope that there's not one that's mad at me that I don't know about. Seems like I'm okay. So he probably teleported away. I'm hoping he forgot about me. And hopefully I can just get this done in peace. I want to be done with this and have this ready. Because it's going to be awesome once it's ready. It's just a matter of actually getting it done. Alright, and let's do this. I'm going to put this here. That way that's blocked off. Wait, was this the block? Yeah, okay. So there is where I'll drop back down once I'm ready. And then, ooh, I feel like I looked at him. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the shulker box here, because then if I die, I don't lose all the stuff. I'll leave this stuff in there, and I'm going to leave a bunch of stacks of this in there too, and I'll keep a few potions on me. Oh, and you know what? I should also, I'm going to eat real fast. And then, you know, and I probably should have the minecart on me too. That way, once I get it spawned, I can hopefully shove him into the minecart quickly. Oh, crap. And I also, though, I need to block that off. That way he doesn't hop out. Because I'm pretty sure Endermites, they can probably jump. I'm guessing. Alright, so let's give this a shot. Ooh, and you know what? Another thing? I'm trying to think about every contingency here. I'm going to keep that on me. That way I can get out of here once I do eventually get it spawned. Okay, and I'm going to drink. This could take forever. And I might even end up having to go back to get more potions because I don't know how long this is going to take. What is the rate? I might end up needing to look up the rate of how quickly they spawn. Let me pull these out of here. This, like I said, has been the part that I've been dreading because I had a feeling that this was going to take a while. And I want to get these. I just want these to be ready. That way, there's no chance of me just doing something stupid. It spawns, and then I just instantly die. And I'm going through all these potions, which also kind of sucks, just because it feels like a waste of potions. My goodness, that's like... How many is that? I've used a lot of pearls already. Can you please? Oh my gosh. Okay, is that all of my potions already? That's all of my potions. Holy crap. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to leave this stuff. I'm going to have to go back, I guess, and get more potions. Because that clearly did not go very well. I need one endermite. Whoa, I didn't realize that this would lift you when you're on it. That's super cool. So we've got 3 more stacks. Oh, you know what I guess I could do? Maybe I could just sleep up here. Because, I mean, yeah, I've got 21 levels on me right now, but I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Because I'm almost done with this farm, so I'm going to have I'm going to just have infinite levels at that point. So maybe that's what I'll do. My spawn is set right now. My spawn is set just outside the portal right now, I think. So, let's do this. I'm just going to grab this bed. I'll grab another stack of blocks, that way I can get up there. And then I'll sleep up there. And then that means that I won't even necessarily need potions. I guess I can just keep throwing... I can just keep throwing ender pearls until one finally spawns, theoretically. So let's see if that works. Because I think you can sleep... Let me test real fast. I thought you could sleep in the end, but maybe you can only... Maybe you can't. That's right, you can't! Crap. I don't know. I was thinking that you could. Dang it. I thought that it was only the nether that you couldn't sleep in. Alright, then I am. I'm going to have to go back and get more potions of healing. Crap. Well, that really sucks. I guess I could do golden apples too, but that feels like a waste of gold, but it's, I guess, also a waste of potions. So either way, I'm sort of using up resources that I don't really want to use up just to get this to spawn. Alright, so let me go back, get some stuff for healing. Probably mostly potions, maybe golden apples. Because I guess with the absorption hearts, maybe that could be helpful. And I'm also going to look up what the rate is, or the chance of having an endermite spawn with throwing an ender pearl. So I guess that there's a 15% chance that an endermite will spawn when an enderman teleports, but there's only a 5% chance that it'll spawn when you throw an ender pearl. So that feels pretty low. That's real low. So I have a ton of potions here. Hopefully I won't need to use all of these, because that would really suck if I have to waste all these potions to be able to make this happen. But we'll do what we got to do. We got 3 stacks left. If I have to go through all of these stacks, then that'll mean that I've gone through basically 4 stacks, or maybe a little more, to be able to get this thing to spawn. And I need to... Oh, one spawn. Okay, but it's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me. Crap. Okay, so is it gonna instantly despawn though, like because I left? Ooh, I don't know about that. That's a really good question. It's probably gonna despawn, isn't it? crap, that might be the case. It probably instantly despawns, but I really don't know how that works since I've left the end. Man. Okay, well, let me see. Do I have... All I've got down here is wood, so I guess I'm going to have to use this to build up. That would be so cool if it's literally still sitting in there because it hasn't been long, but I'm going to guess that it's not going to still be sitting in there. And I wonder, now that I think about it, I might end up having to wear my armor. Even though I haven't been doing that because of the fact that I don't want to lose it and it feels safer not wearing it. I might end up having to wear it because then I have more of a chance of getting a health potion off before it kills me. That might be something to think about. Oh, I think I still hear it. Unless one spawned elsewhere, I definitely just heard like the little hissing noise. So that would be so cool if it's still there. I would be like the happiest guy around. And I just looked at the Enderman. Crap. Dang it. Oh my goodness. All right, well, it's not here. And it, honestly, since I could hear it, it probably was here. And then since I died the second time, so I probably totally screwed that up. So I've got to, like I said, I might end up having to, I wonder, could I instantly place that down though? And get it inside of there? Possibly. I don't know. I just need to think quicker on my feet when it spawns and like actually drink the potion is the problem. And also, I think keeping myself more topped off is going to help too. Because in probably getting it inside the minecart is probably really my best bet. Man, that really sucks. I can't believe it spawned, and then I just totally screwed up. I panicked. I just totally panicked, which was definitely my detriment. That's what killed me. And then now I'm using all these potions, which I may end up running out again. Oh my goodness. Oh, and you've got to be kidding me. I thought that I was still good. Man, and do I have... I'm going to need blocks to get back. I've got so many stacks, so many pillars of blocks going up there right now from all the times that I've died and had to go back up. Man, this really sucks. This is the worst. So I'm going to try this time having my armor on. And there's not really any risk of losing it, I guess, because, I mean, there is definitely a risk. But I think I'm going to try to wear it this time. Because then, at least I've got that much more protection for when it spawns. But I don't have a lot of potions left, I don't think. And I also, let me think. Also, I wonder if having the armor on, will it help me with the damage that I take when I throw the ender pearl? I would assume it would, right? Because I think it's technically like fall damage, but I don't know. I don't know what it's classified as, so I would assume maybe I could take less damage, so maybe that would make it where I need less potions. I don't know. I guess let's see. This place is a mess up here right now. I'm gonna have to do some house cleaning once I get this done. Okay, so let's put this in there. Well, okay, I guess I have a decent amount of potions left. Let me take another stack of these. Grab this stuff out of here. And you know what I should probably do, though, before I start throwing these, is let me put the stuff that I absolutely don't need in here. I'll keep those extra ones in there. I'll make sure that the minecart is ready in my inventory, like right there. Put these here. I can put that in there, that extra potion in there. And then also I need one block, I think. Yeah, I'll probably just use one block to block this off, because I just don't want it to, I don't want it to spawn and then it walks out, is my concern. So let me see, how much damage, okay, so that definitely helps. I definitely do less damage to myself. So, yeah, I think having my armor on is probably the way to go, even though, oh, and it doesn't seem to, what the heck? How did that happen? How in the world did that happen? And all that stuff should be, the hopper should pick it up and put it inside of the chest, theoretically. Or the hopper minecart. Man, what the heck is going on here, man? This is like a whole... I'm being trolled. I'm totally being trolled right now. Okay, good. And all the stuff is in there, so that's good. Is there anything else still sitting in there? It doesn't look like it. Oh, so and it looks like I can kill these with like 3 hits, even with just my fist like this. So that's kind of nice. And it'll be even better once I actually get this ready. Ooh, and that's another 7 ender pearls. So that's kind of nice. All right, well now I don't have any blocks to get up there. So I'm gonna have to toss all this stuff in here and go back again. This game, man, is the worst right now. I just made a pick this time rather than making a whole other pillar up here because I'm gonna end up fully encircling this thing with pillars if I keep making a pillar every single time. And you know what? I should probably, because this is gonna start annoying me, I'm gonna break some of this down. That way all this isn't sitting here. Because, ooh, and actually, okay, never mind. I thought that those were 2 holes. I've been trying to block the holes once I get up here. That way I don't run the risk of falling through one of them, because that would be really, really bad if I just fell once I got up here. Don't you walk in my line of sight. I will be very upset about that. Okay, so I guess let's try again. Did I have... Oh, wait a second. Okay, no, I was going to say, did I have anything else that fell there? It didn't. Okay, so, put that in there, put that in there, put that in there. So I've got potions. I don't need the pick on me. I do want to have that on me. The food. How am I doing on food? I'm good on food. Oh, yeah, and that's right. I need to have the name tag, because I think I actually have to name him before I put him in the minecart. So that's probably good to have ready. And then I'll top that off. And you know what? I'll leave a couple of these potions here. And then I probably should keep the pick on me just in case. All right, let's try this again, I guess. Here we go. And I need to... I want whatever happened that time to not happen again. I do not want to fall through there. Because here's the thing. It's actually probably like a miracle that I fell into where the hopper was, because I could have potentially fallen into the void and lost my armor, now that I think about it. So that's kind of the risk that I'm running here, I think. Oh my goodness. Why does that keep happening? What is that about? It's like I keep... Did I just look at him? It's like I keep glitching into the block. And that scares me a lot. Because I really... Like, that scares me a whole lot. Because very, very bad things could happen if that keeps happening. Oh my goodness. See it happen again! The heck? Luckily, it seems like if I walk... Crap. Dang it, you've got to be kidding me, man. You've got to be kidding me right now. Oh my goodness, this is the worst! I just broke a leaf underneath me. No matter... I feel like people might think that I'm trolling or something to make this for entertainment value. I'm not. I'm literally not. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm rushing when I do projects like this. I feel like it's not a product of like bad luck either. I think it's just, I don't know. I think it's just the nature of Minecraft. You just die from crazy stuff. And now I've got this hole in the ground over here. I'm gonna just put this down long enough to make sure that I don't fall. And then I need to get up here quick though, because I obviously don't want all that armor that's up there to despawn. And I made this pick because I know I don't have enough blocks on me to get up there. The reason that happened is because I was breaking the wood from this pillar so that I could make a crafting table real fast so that I could make a pick, because I had the materials to make a pick, like the iron in the end chest down there, but I just didn't have the wood for a crafting table. And then just happened to look too far down while I was breaking the wood and then broke the leaves right under my tootsies. What a world. What a world I find myself living in right now. All right, and this is going to happen. I'm going to get this farm done and ready to go. And let me make sure. Okay, so my armor, I had all my armor on me. Wait, does it make a different sound? Yeah, so it makes a different sound if it's netherite versus iron. That's interesting. Oh, and it also depends on, it seems like it depends on the type of, like, which piece of armor you're putting on. Very interesting. Very interesting. Also, do I have... I only need 3 to get up here, right? I'm even, like, running out of blocks at this point. Do I have any in here? Oh, yeah, I've still got... Okay, we're good. We're good. I've got all these blocks on me. Okay, so potions-wise, though, I'm pretty low. I'm pretty low. So I've got the demon name tag on me. I'm going to take, I guess, everything I've got left here in terms of potions. Take one more stack of these. Have this ready. Man, look at all those potions that I've used. That's crazy. Oh, and you know what I could also do real fast just to be sure that this is done and I don't forget? I'm going to put this last trapdoor down where it needs to be. Because at this point, all the other trapdoors are good. Boom. Okay. All right, so all the trapdoors are as they should be. Let me make sure that they're all activating properly. Not that they're going to activate, but remember yesterday they weren't opening and closing for some reason. Okay, so that's good to go. I'm pretty sure this block can leave now. I don't think that needs to be there. Okay, and then here we go. I've got my blocks. All right, let's make this happen. I'm calling it right now. This is the time that it's going to happen. Right here in this session of throwing, it's going to happen. And it does seem like if I throw at a specific spot, that's when it sends me through the blocks. I'm trying not to throw at that specific spot as much as I can help it. I've thrown so many, though. Oh, got him. All right, let me name him. Can I put this down, please? Boom. All right, he's in there. Why is he still damaging me, though? How is he damaging me when I'm... Okay, let me get out. Boom. Okay. All right, so Demon is in there. Boom. I called it. I told you that it was going to happen this time. And he is named, so he won't despawn. I just want to make sure. Is he over top of... I think that's over top of the right block, right? Because it's... Oh, wait, but I think he needs to go lower than that. Yeah, I think he... Okay, let me go check... I need to go check out JC Plays tutorial real fast to make sure that I finish this off right. I'll be back. Okay, so that is right. It needs to be so from here. So this block can go away. I put this back down to count. So 1, 2, dude, 1, 2, 3, and he'll sit on that block there. So that's fine. But what I did realize is I need one more. All right, I need a slab. So what I'm going to do real fast is just get a little bit of this wood. That's why I had the wood sitting in the ender chest, was to make sure that I had it for all of this, but then that one time I died, I ended up using it to get back up here. So I need enough to... I'm going to need a crafting table as well as enough to be able to make the slab. And I think I've got a couple of pieces up there, but I'm just going to get extra just in case. I don't want to have to come back down here. So I need a slab to put over top of the actual minecart. And I think that'll just make sure that he stays in place on top of that block and doesn't go anywhere. So, and since he's named, theoretically, he should never despawn. Demon will never go away. Hopefully. Okay, so let me go back up here real fast. Once I get this slab over him, then we should be able to break all the blocks around him, and then he won't go anywhere. And didn't I have... Yeah, I had 3 pieces in here. Not that I really need it, but... Okay, so I just need 1 half slab, and then I'm going to put all the stuff I don't need in here. And you know what? I think I'm going to top my health off. That way I don't die in the process of wrapping this up. Put that there. I just need 1 of these. Those are good there. Okay, and then I think that this just needs to go like that. Okay, and then I can break... so he's... Crap. That's so strange that he can hit me. Okay, so he's trapped in there now, right? Are we good? I think we're good. Yeah, it's so weird that he can hit me from inside the minecart. I didn't realize that's how it works. And it looks like he's centered on there. I know that you can do the thing where you just like barely tap the minecart and it moves. So I don't want that to happen. But that should be good, right? He looks centered on there. All right, so now I think the way that it works is when the Endermen spawn, I think they'll walk towards him. And then, because I think they aggro to him. So then they'll walk towards him and then just fall down in there. I think is how this works. So theoretically, this is pretty much ready. I think they're in the tutorial. I think there's maybe like one small step left. So I'm going to need to go check that. But also I want to make sure that I get these pillars down too. I might have to make a couple of trips up and down though to make sure I get the pillars down. And let me just see. So these are right. He's in there. The slab is up above him. All of this around the edges is good so that the Endermen don't walk off. And then, yeah, I guess let me break these pillars down. Oh, wait, and while I'm up here, I need to make sure that I put these blocks back up here because I don't think there were any other holes other than that. So I think we're good. All right, so let me break my way down, make sure that I've cross-referenced with JC Plays real fast because then I'll have made sure that I've got everything done with this that needs to be done. Because like I said, I think I saw that there's a couple other like minor things that I need to do real fast. And then it'll be ready. So catch back up with you shortly. So these pillars are almost all the way down. I obviously had 3. It looks like I had part of a 4th one. So it's taking a little bit. But here's what I'm realizing is I think the reason that they're spawning outside is because of these pillars. So once I get these down, that should fix that problem from what I can tell. And they're falling, like now that it's, now that the Endermite is up there, they're falling a lot faster, which I knew was going to be the case. I mean, that's the whole point of it. But it seems like we should have a pretty decent farm going here. And so I want to check this out once I get down here. I just need to finish breaking all this stuff. And I left those there because those guys are there, and I really don't want them to kill me is the problem. Oh, yeah, and I think I still have leaves in my shulker box. So I'm going to need leaves to cover that. Yeah, so let me pull this back out real quick. I do still have leaves. All right, so let me cover this back over. Wait, crap. Put the same block back down. It's not what I wanted to do. Okay, and then I've been basically keeping anything that I don't need on me in here as much as I can help it. That way I don't lose stuff. And I think that I can probably, though, just keep the shulker box inside the end chest for the time being. And you know what? I'm also going to take all of my armor off because now that I don't necessarily need it on, I don't want to die and lose that. Okay, and then let me have this guy fall down. And then this guy fall down. Oh, he's one up. Again, I still need to finish watching the tutorial though to make sure that I don't miss anything. But I just want to like see how well this works right now, real fast, because it seems like it's already working well. And and I've got stuff in here that fell in the process of all that. And it's gonna be so nice having a decent amount of ender pearls too, even though I probably won't use them that consistently, but it'll be nice to have them, I would say. Because the thing is, like, once I have, like, God tier armor and everything, it'll be probably a good bit more useful actually using ender pearls. But right now, since I'm taking a decent amount of damage when I don't have armor on and all that, and I have natural regen off, it's not that helpful utilizing the ender pearls. Okay, so let's see how this works. So that got me a few levels, and then let's see how many ender pearls I end up with from all that. So that ends up with 4. It seems like with this looting sword, at times it doesn't get me that many ender pearls. It's like it's somewhat hit or miss, it seems like. Even though that's still a lot of ender pearls pretty quickly, but it seems like some of the endermen end up dropping like 3, and then sometimes I'll kill like 5 of them and they'll drop nothing basically. So that should be this thing pretty much set, and they're definitely falling at a decent rate, so that's good. So this is going to be a lot, this is going to be a way faster way to repair my mending stuff and to get ender pearls. But obviously main thing is going to be just for levels and for enchanting new stuff, and then also for levels for repairing my mending equipment, which is amazing. I'm super, super excited about that. So yeah, let me just double check the tutorial real fast from JC Plays. Shout out to JC Plays, and make sure that there's nothing else I needed to do, and I'll be back. So I think it's totally ready. The only other thing that JC Plays says to do is I'm going to take a few of these real fast, and for some reason you should put, oh, hello. You should put this there. Oh, you know, it's probably, I wonder if that's so that they won't pick up the block or right here or something. It's probably the case. Do I need to do that on the other side then? Oh, no, I guess you don't need to because of the fact that there's not a lever over there. Okay, so that makes sense. So you put it there just to kind of cover that up. Cool, so I think that this thing's ready. And so this is just by sitting here, I've ended up with multiple stacks here of ender pearls. And obviously using my sword is helpful, even though I think I can kill them in 3 hits with my fist. But using the sword obviously gets me, like, it's repairing the sword in the process, and then it also gives me a higher chance of getting more ender pearls. So I'm going to sit here for a few minutes and kill these because I want to get up to 30 levels because I want to do some enchanting. And pretty soon we're going to go back to the end city. I don't know if we're going to get to that today, but one of the reasons I was doing this was to get the levels that I need in order to be able to get all my enchantments done and things like that. I want to get some feather falling for going back to the end city, make life a little easier. And I mean, there's multiple other things that I'm going to need levels for, but this has been something that I've been needing for a while just to make my life easier. And soon, sometime in the near future, we'll set up the whole path in the nether that leads through to where the other nether portal is to get here to the end. So that we're kind of like the spot where we've got the portal at home, and then run through the nether, get to the portal that then takes me to the end portal, and I'll set up the whole tunnel so that I can basically just fly across on the boat pretty soon. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to sit here for a bit, collect some XP, get a bunch of ender pearls, and then we'll head home and do some enchanting. So a few things that I'm learning about the functionality of this is some stuff that I kind of already assumed, but I had to see it in action myself. For one, it doesn't get you XP nearly as fast as I initially had said, or I initially was thinking. And I was thinking that the like 60 to 90 second 30 level thing seemed crazy for this type of grinder. But even though I was thinking it was crazy, I was thinking, oh, maybe it will be. So it actually takes probably a little over 10 minutes to get to 30 levels. So I know that ultimately I'll probably have to build something better than this, but it works for now. It's still much faster than running around in the nether for quartz. And then also the thing is, I obviously, like, I knew this, once I get all of my mending stuff repaired using this, it's best to really kill these with something like a wooden sword, because it takes 3 hits to kill them with my fist, so that's not the smartest thing to do, because when I'm standing here, they can actually damage me. That's why I'm so low on health, because I tried with my fist. So it's better to use something like a wooden sword, because this will kill them in 1 hit. Because holding my mending stuff, I mean, having the armor on wouldn't be as big of a deal, but if I'm using my sword, then each time I hit one, it takes damage, and then some of the XP goes into the sword instead of into just my XP bar, so it's better to do it with most likely a wooden sword most of the time. Also, I literally placed a crafting table down here for like a second to craft the swords, and this guy spawned. So that's exactly why you don't want to have anything down here besides leaves. And also, that made me remember, that's why you place the leaves over on that thing over there, so that Endermen don't spawn there, because they won't spawn on leaves. So I'm gonna make another sword real fast, because I feel like it's probably best to get a couple more levels than just being right at 30, because then I can enchant a couple of things, and I think that a wooden sword most of the time is going to be the way to go with that, because like I said, kills them in 1 hit, and then you're not worrying about all the XP going into your mending items. And since I haven't been killing them with the looting sword, this is how many pearls I have. I'd probably be almost full in the chest at this point if I was using the looting sword, but again, since it's got mending on it, it's not super wise to be using that. But that's a lot of pearls, probably more than I will use anytime soon, considering the fact that they do damage to me. So I don't like to use them that much. But I'm going to keep going here for a couple of minutes, and you know, I'm going to put that in there with that, and I'll throw a couple stacks. Well, you know, I might as well just do it now. I'll throw a few stacks of this into here, that way I can have them at home. Oh, and you know what, I don't actually have to, I'm not going to fall off and die, obviously, because I don't want to lose all these levels, so I'll probably just take all these home with me in my inventory and keep them at the house, because instead of falling off and dying, I'll just drop into the portal, and it'll spawn me right back at home. So I'm going to keep going here for a couple of minutes, and then we'll head back. So this definitely feels very slow going as I'm really paying attention to the way that my levels are going up. It feels really slow. I still think that it's better than running through the nether, like I said, grabbing quartz. But I don't know, it definitely feels kind of slow. So I'm just sitting here to kind of show you how quickly they drop and how many, like how much XP I can get from them dropping. Because that was what, like 20 seconds, and there's 1, 2, 3, there's like 5 of them in there. So it takes a little bit of time, but then if I just kind of go through and kill them all like that, first of all, that's super satisfying. But that's not getting me that many levels that quickly. So, I don't know. I'm definitely going to need to build something else eventually. I know that a friend of mine one time built, I think it was a zombie pigman grinder, maybe. Where I don't know how it works, but somehow you get them into the overworld, and then, but I don't know how it works. Maybe there's portals. It might be portals that consistently have them funneling into the overworld or something. And it seemed like that worked really well, and it also seemed to work well for maybe gold and iron farming. I don't know why iron, but I feel like I remember that. And I think eventually it'll probably be good for me to make a gold farm anyway, because of the fact that I think that utilizing gold for golden apples might end up being a better alternative to the way that I've been making potions for healing. So, oh crap, that was almost bad, because he could have killed me in one hit probably. That could have been really bad, and then I would have lost all this XP. So at this point, with 36 XP, I've got... See, and then you got times like that where like 3 fell at once, so I don't know. So with 36 XP, that'll give me the chance to probably get 3 enchantments, and I'm thinking one of the first things I want to do is probably try to get a replacement on my pick, because I lost that super good pick. But I have other stuff too, like I want to get the feather falling on my boots, that way we can go back to the end city, like that would be super helpful. And I noticed that one of the librarians that I have at home, I think he has a feather falling 2 book on him, so if I could trade with him for a couple of those, I should be able to put it on the boots and then add another feather falling 2 onto it to get feather falling 3, I think is how it works. So, I don't know, maybe I'll do something like that. But I'd really like to get to, I think, level 39, because then I can get 4 enchantments. Because it might, with things like the pick, I might have to enchant multiple times in order to get the enchant that I want. And then, of course, I'm going to need levels in order to put something like feather falling onto the boots, even if I have a book. So much to do. So many things that need to get done. So, this is what I've ended up with in terms of ender pearls. So, that's a lot of ender pearls. But it feels like ultimately this is probably going to be too slow for XP. I'm going to continue to use it, but it really does. It feels like ultimately I'm going to need something better, because it's just there's going to be faster ways. And I can, as you can see, if I stand back like that, I can hit them with my fist, and I don't really risk them hitting me. If I'm standing right up against it, I do though. And I got rid of the guy that was standing here. I just broke a hole in the leaves and then pushed him off. So, I'm going to leave all that stuff in there so I don't risk losing it as I'm running. Because it would really suck if I died and lost all of this. And I'm not even going to think like that, because it's not going to happen. I'm just going to mind my own business, looking at the ground, run all the way to the portal. So now I've got the levels to where I should be able to do, I guess 4... Oh, I don't know why I was thinking that was the portal right there. I guess 4 level 30 enchants. So... I'm going to take this stuff, that way I can bring all this home. I think that probably leaving a bed here Should I leave this here too, or should I take that with me? Oh, wait, I don't even have my Silk Touch pick on me right now, so I can't actually really take it with me. I'm just going to leave, all this stuff can stay here for the time being. I think that's fine. So that can stay there. Eventually, like I said, we're going to get the whole setup where I can just easily, whoa, I do not want to go that way. Where I can just easily hop in a boat and slide along the ice through this tunnel. That's going to be the goal. So we'll do that sometime in the next few episodes, probably. And I guess it'll also, how important that is will depend on how often I find myself using the Enderman grinder. So I guess we'll see. But I feel like that's a productive couple of episodes since I started that yesterday, wrapped it up, and now like it's fully functioning. At least as far as I can tell, it's fully functioning. I doubt I can make it move faster, as far as I know. But I don't know, maybe there's something that I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't know, so there's definitely something that I don't know. But I don't know if I don't know everything related to this. So, I don't know. But let's go do some enchanting. Let's make this happen. And like I said, I'd love to get some feather falling on my boots and get a replacement pick, as well as I need to get a replacement bow. That's going to be something else that would be super nice to get relatively soon. So let's make some of this stuff happen. So all of these can go in here, tons and tons of them, and I'll move this down because it's going to be too much. You got to make room. Got to make room for all of these ender pearls. This is another thing, as I've talked about so much in this Let's Play, I have never had things like any sort of mob grinder in survival. Except one time I think I built a skeleton grinder. But that was it. So I've never had stuff like this where you get tons of ender pearls and things like that. Like, this is the most in-depth I've ever gone in survival before. So drop those in there. Oh yeah, I've got a ton of coal blocks. I need to heal. That would be a smart decision. Look at that, 4 mending books. That is so awesome. I'm going to put that in there. That way I have that. I feel like, I'm going to put this flint and steel inside here, because as I was running back through the nether, the past couple of episodes, I was scared every time that a ghast was going to end up blowing up the portal and that I wouldn't be able to get through. And so I think always having, I've got over a stack of coal blocks. That is super nice. I think that always having a flint and steel inside of the end chest is probably a good idea. Oh yeah, and that was the other thing. I can go ahead and take all this stuff, put this back in my inventory. Do I need anything else in there? I'll take one of the shulker boxes so that I've got that on me. And I probably should be carrying around an end chest with me most of the time. I'm not super concerned about that right now. Alright, so put all this stuff back on. I'm going to need to make some netherite pants soon, too. And I can't believe that I went through all of my cobble in the process of this creation of this mob grinder. It's pretty crazy. Alright, so what's the first thing? Oh, yeah, health first. I think that's probably the first thing. So let me get some potions brewing here. Let's see, we'll do nether wart. I'm gonna need a glistering melon and glowstone dust. Alright, so I'll get these brewing. Then I think the first thing is maybe I'll go up real fast to, oh yeah, and that's almost out of fuel. So let me, and I'm also almost out of blaze powder. So yeah, first thing I'll do is I'll go up to my main man upstairs real fast. I guess it's not really upstairs. It's more like up waterfall real fast. And I think I'm going to get the feather falling 2 boots. Again, I don't know if I think that I can combine the feather falling 2 books, or not combine them, but if I put the feather falling 2 books on a pair of boots and then combine it with another book, I think I should be able to get feather falling 3, I think. So I guess we'll go talk to him real fast. Okay, and I think all of my trading stuff is up here. Oh, and you know what? Let's sleep. I always feel bad trying to trade with them when they're sleeping, so usually I try to sleep so that they'll all wake up. That's so funny watching all of them come up at once, though. Oh, did that just spawn? Is that why it was twinkling over here? Okay, where's the guy that got the Feather Falling 2? I think it's the master. Yeah, Feather Falling 2. Okay. And I've got... Oh, is that all the emeralds I've got? Crap, I thought that I still had more. Okay, so then I'm going to need to... I'm going to need to go chop down more trees. So I guess since I don't have the emeralds, let me start with maybe a pick then. Oh, I could do the axe because I still really need the axe, but I think pick is probably the way to start. So 1, 2, 3, and then I'll go chop down some trees in a second so that I can trade and then hopefully get those Feather Falling books. So it'd be super cool if I got a really good enchant right off the bat, just like I did last time. Last time when I was enchanting picks, I got that really good enchant right away. You know what? Now I'm going to also move these mending books over here. And I'm going to keep them on their own row. That way they're always separated. So right now I've got Soul Speed 3, Soul Speed 3, Soul Speed 1, Flame 1, Density 4 and Flame 1, Bane of Arthropods 3, and then a bunch of mending books. I'm going to need to duplicate those soon as well. Like, I need to do that very soon. I'm breaking Fortune 2, Efficiency 3. So that's not bad. Man, it's getting a little framey. That's not bad. The other one had Fortune 3, though. So I might need to get... I might need to get some, like, another Fortune 2 book. Or wait, actually, hang on. Let me see. What does this pick have on it? So that's got Unbreaking and Efficiency. That's got Silk Touch Efficiency 3. I would lose the Silk Touch, most likely, but... So that would do Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, Fortune 2. Oh, yeah, because that would only increase the efficiency. So that put it at Efficiency 4. And I'd lose the Silk Touch. I mean, the Silk Touch I could get again. Do I want to do that to put it up to Efficiency 4? I don't know if that's worth it for losing the Silk Touch. Because then if I flip them around, that would then get rid of the Fortune. It would put Silk Touch... That put me at Silk Touch 1, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4. These are tough choices. Oh, and that costs 8? That costs 8 to do that? Oh, and that only costs 2. Why is that the case? Let's do this. So then this one, that's got Unbreaking 1 Efficiency. Let's do... Let's enchant these pants real fast, because I'm going to need... Oh, yeah, and then also let me take these out of here, because I need to drink these so that I don't end up dying to something dumb and losing all of my XP. So let's enchant these pants, maybe get something good on there. And also I'm going to need to add mending. Whatever pick I end up deciding to stick with, I'm going to need to add mending to it. And I might just end up enchanting another pick as well. Ooh, Protection 4. Okay, that's good, because this has got Protection 4, Protection 4. Sweet. Okay, so then this is Protection 4, and I'm Breaking 3 on the boots. I still, like I said, I want to get Feather Falling on the boots as well. So this has got Projectile Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, Mending 1. And I didn't put the Mending on there, so I never wasted Mending on these pants. That's just what I found. Found that in, I think, one of the Ruin Portal things. So those are actually nice pants to have, but I want to turn this into Netherite and then get Mending on it. So let's do that real fast. And where's my... I think I've got my workstation for that up here in the chest. So we can, like I said, I might do one more pick enchant to see if I can get something that I like better. I think it was one of these chests that I put all these workstations in that I took down. These guys standing in the corners here, though, what I found is it makes it really hard to access my chests, because they're trying to get to their workstations in the corners, and I've also got all my chests in the in the corners. So, okay, smithing table. Let's just pop this down here. Oh yeah, that's right. Duh. I need the template too, and what I need to do is remember that I I need to duplicate this, which I should probably do in just a second here since I have the diamonds to do it, because I don't want to accidentally utilize the last smithing template for netherite, and then I'm screwed. I'm going to have to go into a bastion again. So netherite leggings, protection 4, and then let's go add the mending onto these as well. Because then I'll have almost full mending netherite armor, which is awesome. Oh, I accidentally put those on. Okay, so how much is that going to cost? I can do that, right? Yeah. Okay, so protection 4, mending, and I can always add more stuff to these eventually. So protection 4, mending 1, protection 4, mending 1, and protection 4, unbreaking 3, mending 1. So that's nice. I'm in pretty good shape in terms of my armor right now, and I should probably just put some sort of basic helmet on. Maybe I'll just do this iron helmet for now, so I at least have something protecting my noggin. And then, yeah, I guess let's do one more diamond pick enchant to see if I can get something better. And then probably also I should probably also duplicate that template so that I don't accidentally use it. So what have I got right now? So it's the Unbreaking 3, Fortune 2, Efficiency 3. Or no, Unbreaking 3, Fortune 2, Efficiency 3. Silk Touch 1, Efficiency 3. Unbreaking 1, Efficiency 1. So let me make another one real fast, see if I can get something better, because I'd love to essentially just replace the pick that I had before. Like, I loved that pick. So it really sucks that I lost it. But, you know, what can you do? What can you do, I guess? Unbreaking 3. Crap, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, so that still doesn't get me. Like, I really want something better fortune-wise. Like, I need something better than Fortune 2. I really want, because I think Fortune 3 is the highest it can get. So I don't think Fortune 4 is even possible. What's up, buddy? What you doing? I don't think Fortune 4 is even possible, but I don't know. So let me mess with this for a second, because I want to decide which one of these picks will be best to combine in terms of getting, like, the best enchant. So I'll be back shortly. So here's what I'm actually thinking. So with those 4 different diamond picks, I think that it's probably going to be best not to combine any of them, because they've each got their own qualities, I guess, that I'd like to keep, and I don't think that it's going to be ultimately super helpful to combine any of them. And I'll kind of show you my thinking on all that in just a second. I just wanted to chop all this down, because I want to use this wood now to go and trade more with the Fletchers, I think, to get more emeralds. And potentially we could get feather falling on these boots real fast before ending the episode. That would be awesome. So yeah, with each of these, so we've got Unbreaking 3 and Efficiency 4. We've got Silk Touch 1, Efficiency 3. Unbreaking 1, Efficiency 1. And Unbreaking 3, Fortune 2, Efficiency 3. So what I'm kind of thinking is that it might, in terms of my like, ultimately my main pick, I think that having this Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, and then getting a Fortune 3 book is probably going to be best. Or even if I get like another pick or something that's got Fortune 3 on it that I can combine with it. Because this has only got Efficiency 3. This got Efficiency 4. So it'll probably be, like, it would probably be best to get a Fortune 3 to add to that. And then also, like, adding Silk Touch with... Well, you know what we could do, now that I think about it, I may have just changed my mind, because I know that that's got Fortune 2 on it, but again, I would rather have a Fortune 3 pick. So I guess what I could potentially do is, see if I have that and I combine this, all that really does is just add Unbreaking to it. So that's the Unbreaking 1, which I could easily get a book for that. But if I do this, we go from Silk Touch 1, Efficiency 3, to Silk Touch 1, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, so you lose the Fortune. I think that that's worth it, because then I've got a Silk Touch 1, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, and I feel like that's useful. So then this is the one that I'll eventually try to get, Fortune on. Wait, can you not combine those two? So that's got Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, Unbreaking... Oh, yeah, that wouldn't do anything. Okay. All right, so I think that that was a smart decision. Eventually I'll turn this Silk Touch pick into Netherite as well, I think. So that's a good Silk Touch pick. So Silk Touch 1, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4. I feel good about that. We'll get that going eventually. So let me go do some trades, I think, when I'm down to level 20. So I'm probably not going to be able to do any more actual enchanting. But if I can get this Feather Falling book, or even better, 2 Feather Falling books, then I might be able to get like Feather Falling 3 on there potentially. I guess we'll see. So did I have any more sticks anywhere? I don't think I did. I think I just have these. So I also, yesterday, if you remember, I wasn't paying attention and I sheared all of the dark oak trees, which meant that I couldn't get any more saplings. So I'm out of, I think I have 1 dark oak sapling, and dark oak trees won't grow unless you have 4 saplings. So I'm gonna have to go back to the dark oak forest and talk to the trees and get some more saplings. So ooh, and you know what? I may also be able to trade with the librarian. I might still have books. Did I still have books? Actually, I think I may have used all my books. So I could potentially trade with someone else to get emeralds as well. But let's see. What's the guy? I think it's you that has. Yeah, so he's got the Feather Falling 2. Should I go ahead? Maybe if I could at least even just start with Feather Falling 2 on these boots. That's not a bad way to start. But do I still have Bookses? I thought I still had Bookses somewhere. I may have left them downstairs. Because I've got the emeralds now to be able to get the Feather Falling. No way. No way. I can't be. There's no way I'm out of books. I'm going to have to commandeer this book from here. Just, I can add a book in later. That's not the guy. They're wearing the same outfit. Oh, except I forgot. He's got his blue charm, so that's how I differentiate. Okay, Feather Falling 2. So then now I should be able to put this Feather Falling 2 onto these boots. Come on, please. Onto these netherite boots. And then I think theoretically, if I get another Feather Falling 2 book, then is that going to work? Yes. Okay, so Protection 3, Feather Falling 2, Unbreaking 3. So I think if I get another Feather Falling 2 book, then that would make that Feather Falling 3 on there. And I think ultimately I probably want Feather Falling 4, I would think. Because I think that's the highest that it goes, is Feather Falling 4. I don't think it goes to 5. So that's pretty good. I mean, those are good boots. I am curious. I want to go jump off of something and see. You know what? Probably the easiest way to do it is to just go to the roof and jump off. I want to see how much damage I take when I'm wearing them. So let's see. So if I jump with Feather Falling 2, okay, that's actually really good. That's only a heart. So I feel pretty good about that. So then, yeah, if I can get another Feather Falling 2 book, then I can go up to Feather Falling. Oh, yeah, and falling out of that didn't do any damage to me. So that's super nice. So then I should be able to get to Feather Falling 3. So I'm going to wrap the episode for today. Tomorrow, I'd like to go to the End City. Again, now that I've got Feather Falling boots. I'm going to need 27 emeralds, and maybe I'll go out and look for some more ink sacs for emeralds. That might not be a bad idea. He's also got an Unbreaking 2 book. Whoa, so his level 3 book is Unbreaking 2, and his level 4 book is Unbreaking 1. That seems like a ripoff. Interesting. All right, well, anyway, yeah, so that's going to wrap the episode for today. So thank you so much for checking out the episode. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll make it into the End City and finally get the Elytra. Because a comment told me maybe a couple episodes ago, I think, that I guess every one of the boats actually has Elytra on it, which I didn't realize. I thought that it was just like there was a chance that a boat would have Elytra on it. So the fact that there's 2 boats right at those end cities that I found means that there should be 2 Elytra there. So that's good. So hopefully we'll be able to go and get that tomorrow, and I'm going to have to make some fireworks and stuff, all the things. So that's going to wrap us for today. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you tomorrow.